This is right here is the original 8 commandments that we talked about on the mall, right? With Farrakhan, and I'll say this: Farrakhan was the only person at the time that could get me to go there. No, Jesse couldn't get me to go there. Colin couldn't get me to go there. I mean, Colin Powell, and I love all the brothers. I mean, I'm a black man. My core is black, right? But Farrakhan was the only one that could get me there, and the reason for that is that Farrakhan seemed to be the one that wasn't bald. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying that Colin and Jesse was bald, but they had different roles within the system. Never had a more fulfilling experience in all of my lifetime with black men for the Million Man March and the preparation for it. And I was one of the guys who also took my son at 14, who ended up, who ended up working for the first black president of the United States of America, President Barack Obama, right? And so I was fired up and ready to go. But I can remember, man, the day that we flew to D.C. It was cold, it was raining, the night that we got there. I remember staying in a hotel on Rhode Island Street. That's the name of the street.
I was about to say you was in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island Street. When you're up in D.C., all those streets are named after all states, right? I had one of my friends, Mike, flew up from California, and my son and my father-in-law was there also. But also the beautiful thing about that, man, is that I probably had 20 brothers sleeping in my room that I didn't know. Didn't know. The only thing now I was concerned about is my son had a bed to sleep in, and I think my son and my father-in-law slept in the bed. But all
wait, you took your son and your father-in-law? Who else went with you?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I think
you got the whole family.
We probably had at least maybe 60 to 70 brothers from here that I know was on the same plane. There was a brother named Albert Black. Who organized it, and I thought there was some interesting things about that, that trip also. But Albert organized because Albert is a Christian brother, and at the time, Farrakhan is Islam, and so at the time, you could tell the power of the movement when it crossed those kind of things with black folk. I remember a couple of things. I remember this one brother, man. It was so many of us. This one brother wasn't with us, but he had a baby with him. And so he needed to change his baby's diaper. And so what brothers did, it's automatically, man, is that we kind of formed a line, man, where everybody has to kind of go around him, man. Yeah. Right? And then I hope I don't tear up when I start talking about this one, when this one brother from Chicago walked up to me and I just shook his hand. I said, "What's happening, brother?" I didn't know him. Yeah. And the brother looked at me and he showed me his hand. And he said that my hands are sore with the blood of my brothers. And all I remember, man, is putting my arms around that brother and hugging that man and said, "I love you." The brother cried a river of tears. Yeah. And down my back. And I mean, it was just those kind of moments. Yeah. That inspired you?
Yeah, it was like the spirit that just kind of took over the place, huh?
Well, it realized that, man, that so many of the things that we have heard about ourselves and how we treat one another, our initial conversations are so backwards. And they have been and we have used those things against us, and that's why we are in this place of peril when it comes to one another, because what Farrakhan was trying to get us to understand is our greatness. That there can be a million black men together, not one fight, not one, nobody got killed. Yeah. And so take that back to your community. Yeah. And build upon it.
Give me 5 main points of what you took from the march.
The 5 main points. First, love yourself. Okay. Right? Love your brother. Take care of your community. Okay. Right? Know that God is in you, right? And don't believe all the hype that everybody says about you. That's not true.
Right. Right.
You know, and so those are simple.
Mm-hmm.
But the first, like, love yourself. Understand that God put you here for a purpose.
Right. Definitely.
You know, and the fact that my DNA is intertwined with anyone else's. Mm-hmm. Mine still comes out, changes the dynamic of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Strong. Man.
You know, and whatever created me to be here for a while. And so what I have is, so part of that march and what the knowledge is stripping myself of all the European expectations of who I am.
Right.
And get to the point of my root and understanding who I am.
Right.